Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Esgo Benedict and today I'm going to be interviewing different students on how they make their money. I'm talking about medical students right here.
My name is Uti Hilary, and I'm a Forex trader who also owns a Forex trading academy and crypto exchange. Thank you.
Okay, so what or how did you come up with the idea, and also how did you get started with the capital and all?
Okay, Forex trading was something I have had interest in back 2021, and it came as a business around 2023. So it was the whole idea was to help students that actually needed to make money while
Okay.
in school, and then did not have any means to do it. So forex trading, it was just like that light I wanted to bring to them. And then for the capital, it's basically a zero capital
Like
business.
okay, somebody can just start, like, so you can just start for free or something like that.
Yes, yes, exactly. The way I structured it, it's a business that is just to help people. So I have the skill. So what I do is in part to teach people, provide services like signals and all that. So it's something I already have. I don't need any money to start or any other thing like that. So it just came, okay, this is what I have to offer you. I'm here to help you. So that's how it
Okay,
just
so
came about.
when you started, like, what was your biggest fear, like that kind of thing, your biggest fear?
Okay, when I started this whole stuff, 20 making it as a business. It was 2023. I think I was in second semester then, 100 level, and then the courses we were doing in 100 level were like really really tough courses. So it was crazy because I felt like, okay, I might not be able to do this and still do this, you get. And then it was the actual fear I had then. And then another fear I had was, this thing I'm doing, are people going to see the importance? Are people going to actually value this thing I'm giving all my time for?
Yeah, yeah.
So those were the two things that actually, scared me while starting.
Okay, so, like, we are all medicine and surgery students. Like, how do you like balance your time, like doing business and doing school together, like that kind of thing? How do you balance your time?
Okay, it comes with, number one, a whole lot of planning. I think planning is something that a lot of students, or a lot of people generally, they don't really pay attention to. So planning, and when what I mean by planning is, okay, as a medical student or as a student generally, you have one goal, and the goal is to either pass your exams or to graduate in flying colors and all that. So that's the goal. Now the question you need to ask yourself is how am I going to bring this goal to reality? So how you're going to bring it is actually the plan. So I made sure that I make sure to actually plan myself well. I'm planning myself down to everything I have to do monthly, everything I have to do weekly, everything I have to do um, daily, that is going to actually affect these my academic goals and then business goals. And then there's something else I call the TDC principle. So the TDC principle is basically time management, discipline, and consistency. So as a medical student, you need to have all these three things in check. Time management, knowing what you are doing when you are doing this thing. You know that you don't have time to do other things that are not really important or are not going to benefit you in the long run. And then discipline, doing something when you don't even feel like doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not every time I want to read. It's not every time. It's not every time I want to
Yes,
go online
yes,
and teach people,
yes,
but then I
yes.
have to do it. It's something I have to do. So it's discipline. And then we have consistency. Consistency is basically showing up every day. You have to just show up every day. And the reason you're showing up every day is because these daily things that you are doing, by the time you look at it in a month, 3 months, you see that it's actually compounding.
Yeah.
You get where if you were here before or 1 month into this thing, by 3 months you are somewhere here. So that's just what helps me, pull through in all
Okay,
this.
so, like, at what point did you like almost quit? Like your lowest point, like what that point you almost quit, and what do you do about it?
Um, okay, I feel like if you are studying medicine and then you are doing any business or doing anything on the side, there is going to be that constant thought of quitting. Like it's just going to be there. I know how many times I told myself last year and even beginning of this year that I was going to go off it and just do my stuff, right? Because it's hard. I'm not going to lie, but I think the one time that actually stuck with me was 2020. 2023 March. Okay, it was before I had started my business, but I was already doing well as a trader, as a forex trader already. And this was like the first time I was, touching the kind of amount I was touching as of then. So I made one mistake actually. I had a friend, he had this company. It was is a trading equity company. If you don't know, trading equity is basically like a company where you give traders your money and then they trade for you and make profits. You guys now split it. So he had that company and it was really a nice idea. I knew him; he was a good trader. So I invested into it, and most of the money I was trading, I was giving it back to him so that I would know that aside my personal funds I'm trading, I have separate funds. Yeah. So I did it a lot and I put in a lot of money into it. And at the end of the day, it did not go so well. So I lost a lot that match. I think that was when I was actually, depressed a bit because I'm just new to the game and you're touching this kind of money and then you're losing everything at the go. So it was so crazy. But at the end of the day, you're going to pick yourself up. You're not going to stay on the floor. So that's just it.
So, like, what is your most rewarding moment, like your biggest win, like so far, like in this your business?
The biggest win, I think I cannot really tell you which one is the biggest win, but something that I know that always stands out is actually seeing that people really, you know, value what you are doing.
Yeah.
There are random times when you're just walking somewhere, might be on the roads, it's not even school or anything, and then you just see one random person will just shout your name and be like, Lumen, Lumen, Lumen.
There's this joy. There's this joy.
There's this joy that comes that, okay, this person this thing that you're actually doing is changing lives, is doing one thing or the other for some students. So that thing actually sticks to me. It's something I really, really, really like. And then another thing I would say is when I, calm down and think about where I came from and then the possibilities of things I am open to now, it's really marvels me because if it was back then 2020, 2021, I knew that okay, I would make money, but the kind of money that it's possible to reach with what I'm doing, you could not really dream about it then. So I think those are the two things that is actually very rewarding for me doing what I do.
Okay, so how has being an entrepreneur changed you as a person and as a medical student in general?
Being an entrepreneur is going to change you. Being an entrepreneur is going to, force you to become a better version of yourself. Because if you run the kind of business that you deal with customers, you're going to learn patience.
Yeah.
You're going to learn tolerance. If you're a businessman at all, you're going to learn discipline. If you want your business to do well, you're going to learn consistency. You get if you are running a one-man business and you know that okay, you're the person that is going to create content for your business, you're going to do sales, you're going to do customer service, you're still going to do the actual services in that business, you realize that okay, you need to learn all these skills. So you're also going to still develop yourself. So basically, I trading, because trading is what I do, and I realize that in the long run, trading actually changed me. I've become more patient because I need to be patient to take trades, to wait for valid setups and take them. So it has helped me become more patient in life, you get, and then it has also helped me build my discipline, build my consistency, help me understand more on goal setting and planning. So generally, business or being an entrepreneur generally has, taken me from, you know, being at 0% to 100% or 1% better every day. So yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
okay. So thank you very much. But what is one like, or what is that advice that you can give to these people watching this video now, like especially medical students, like about being an entrepreneur and business? That just generally, what is one advice you can give them?
Okay. What I want to say is being a student or a medical student specifically doesn't mean that you should allow it consume you. If you stay or if you are just a medical student at the end of the entire 6 years, 7 years, 8 years you spend in school, you realize that you graduate as just a medical student and it doesn't make any sense because you're just adding to like people, the workforce. Yeah, what else aside being a medical student do you have to offer? Do you understand? And
Yes,
then
yeah.
aside that, even if you are the kind of person that you're already running a business, of course it's going to be hard, and there are some certain times that business is not going to go well. You might be creating contents and then you're stuck at 100 views, 200 views. You're putting your best, doing all these things, and then you're seeing it like maybe it's not really working or it's not really moving. There's something I usually tell myself: just show up every day, do what you are doing every day. There's something I believe, and you cannot show up for 365 days in a year and lose 365 days in a year. It's not even possible. It's not possible at all. Like, you can have in one random day, let me say 6 months into the year, you have one big win like this, that catapults and takes you to somewhere that you did not really expect in within just 6 months. Your life can change in 3 months, sef. So just keep showing up, keep showing up. You're going to win at the end of the day. So that's that.
So there's something I just remember just now. There are some people that are really interested in learning about forex, like, but they are really lost. They don't know how to go about it. And I just, since I know that you're Baba in the scene, so I want you to tell them how can they go about it, or if you have a space for like all these newbies and something like that. Like, let's just know about it. So at least those that are interested will join. If you're not interested, you don't join. No be by force.
Okay. For newbies like that, it's usually two parts. Anybody that is entering forex trading is looking for money.
Yeah.
So most of them usually would not have money. Yet. So the first thing I usually tell every new person coming is to get a mentor or get a tutor. And usually it doesn't need to be all these big traders, like these very very big traders like Happy FX, Jeffrey. And I'm not trying to say that they are not good in what they do. They are very very good in
Yes,
what they do,
yes.
but they are already big traders, and the way they will teach you is not the way you need to learn at that moment. And sometimes they provide signals too, but these signals they are providing now, they are trading it with a very large account, so you cannot trade with your small $10
Yes,
account.
yes.
You get my point? So I would tell you, get a mentor, get someone that is good in what he does, makes money, is good in his craft. Just let him teach you. You get, know what you are doing before you can scale up again. Now, if for those that they don't have any money to pay for any courses at all, I have a community where I actually share trade materials and all that. So I give out trade materials at times. So they can get it from my this thing. Maybe you just give them a link
Okay,
or
I'm
so.
going to I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link in the video description. Yes.
So I can give you the link, you just give it to them. And then I also create contents, some kind of contents on trading. So they connect with me on TikTok and I think Instagram. They will see, and Twitter too. So they will actually see them. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to drop all the links, like both Instagram and TikTok, all the links that you really need to make it. Like, this is just one of it. That is, as him is the first. He's actually a medical student. I think 400 level is
Yeah,
actually.
400 level medical students.
I'm telling you, like, he's actually my boss. Like, oh my god, like, I'm really inspired. There was a time we did one program like that. Sometimes I be like, people get money. Oh. Well, thank you very much, Lumen, for coming. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your time.